Welcome to The Daily Grind, a Bluff City Media daily podcast. Stepping up to the microphone is your host, Luke Hatmaker. Grab your favorite morning brew, and let's get to the show.
In 1814, we took a little trip with old Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans and we caught the bloody British in the town of New Orleans. Welcome to the Daily Grind. I am your host, Luke Hatmaker. We are presented by FanDuel Sportsbook, and it is, I almost said Thursday. It's Wednesday. I got Jared back with me. How are you, sir?
Man, I'm doing good. Just it's cold outside, and I'm trying to get over this sinus mess. But yeah, no, we're doing good. We're the day before one of the best, if not the best, eating holidays ever.
I'm so happy you said that, because people can get all up in arms about Thanksgiving and say, "Oh no, it's not the best holiday." It is the best eating holiday ever. You are I'll fight anyone who disagrees with that, because it's the best. It is the best. It's the best. I'm hungry right now. Are you? When do you do your? I'm getting ahead of the game. When do you do your Thanksgiving stuff?
So tonight at about 2:30, or today at about 2:30, we are driving down to see my dad in South Haven, and we're doing dinner with them tonight.
Okay,
and then we'll come back, and then go to her dad's side tomorrow for lunch, and that's always the bigger one. So we're both gonna be like knocked out. But yeah, so we'll be down in right in the Memphis area tonight for doing that, and then so then tomorrow
you get to start eating today. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. I told myself I'm not eating until tonight.
There you go. You're fasting till then.
Fasting.
I don't have a transition about fasting, but the Grizzlies play tonight. I was
fasted from points on.
There you go.
Monday.
That's what happened. The Grizzlies fasted from points on Monday, and hopefully that will not be the case tonight when they play the New Orleans Pelicans. They will be spending the day before Thanksgiving in New Orleans. They will be, the injury report is same as usual, other than Zach Edey being listed on it with his migraine, which I get. But he was listed as questionable, right? Or was he doubtful?
He was questionable.
Questionable. So we know what that means. We know what that means with the Grizzlies. We know that they.
Yeah, and that was yesterday too. So
so if it's this long of a migraine, the dude might have actual. Problems.
He missed a few games last year because he had one of those really complex ones that they thought he had a concussion.
Yeah,
and he would for 5 days he could not clear concussion protocol. So I think now they know it's migraines. They know how to and what to do and whatnot
to treat them.
Because with a concussion, they probably don't give you the same medicine they would give you as a migraine. But yeah, so I've had migraines before. They're not fun. They suck.
Dude.
It's kind of like genetic in my family. It feels like, because my dad had them, my sister had them, I have them.
Gross.
So when you go down, you go down. I've had the longest one I've had 3 days, and it's just first day bedridden me. I couldn't get up. I didn't want to see any light. Second day was a little better. Third day I was finally just moving around more normal. But yeah, they absolutely suck. So I hope he got some. Hope he got some of that good medicine that helps his head.
Yeah, got some of that good. We're gonna need him. So maybe we won't need him tonight. I mean, I think we need him any game, especially Zach Edey. I would say that we need him. I mean, the Pelicans are currently are they the worst team in the West?
Not the second worst.
Yeah, they're really not. I mean, in the West, they are in the dregs, and so what do you want to see tonight out of this game? Do you want to see? After 2 wins this weekend, we lost in Denver. I mean, what do you want to see? Let's start with Jaren. What do you want to see out of Jaren?
I want to see him stop shooting the freaking 3-ball. Because what was okay? I don't want to go back to this game because I had a very strong feeling towards Jaren last game, and I'm not into the trade him party.
You just pissed. I get it.
I'm very pissed. Let's see, because Jaren last game, if you look at it, he shot 7 of 16 from the field, and he was 1 of 8 from 3. So he was 6 of 8 from inside the arc. Like, if you know you're getting those buckets, and yeah, I think he had 6 rebounds, but I saw him actually hustle. I went back and watched a couple of clips of that game. Don't know why, but I did. But there was a couple instances where he actually fought a little bit for an offensive rebound, and I was like, okay, he's showing at least some effort there. So I'm not really mad about it, but he's got to figure out a way. And I've been saying this since what day was that game? Monday. So I've been saying this since Monday night. I wish Jaren would focus on one end of the court or the other primarily, because I went back and looked at it. He's not getting steals this year, which, as a former depoy, when you're not getting steals, you're lacking in your strongest part of your game. He's averaging like 1.5 blocks a game right now, but his 3 best offensive seasons, including last year, the year before, and the year before that, and minus his meniscus tear year where he missed majority of the season, his best offensive output, Luke, was when he was averaging 1 or more steals a game.
Yeah.
And also, I'm pretty sure that means he's getting downhill in transition and actually getting his points and not settling for the 3 ball. So I want to see Jaren not settle for the 3. I would like to see him be a lot more attentive on the defensive side of the ball and just kind of let the offense come naturally to him instead of trying to force everything. And right now, I just think he has to go back into that role of focusing primarily on one side of the floor, which is what he did the year he won depoy, where he had 4 blocks, or he averaged 4 stocks a game. So I just want to see him put primary focus on one end of the court and then let the offensive side come back natural, if that makes any sense.
It makes a lot of sense. And it's like, why it's like trying to do too much for Tripp has led to him kind of not succeeding in anything right now. And it's just, it's not fun to watch. And Rusty pointed out, shout out comments, everybody in the comments. If you're not on YouTube, go over on YouTube. That's where we see your comments. We'll post. They had a massive offensive showing this week. I'm with you. I would love for Jaren just to put his defensive big boy pants on.
Yeah.
And focus on that tonight. Focus on that. Like, hone in on that. Don't let this Pelicans team, which is, I mean, God, it's been beaten to the ground, the Grizzlies. The topic of discussion of the Grizzlies' record is against losing teams. Continue that. Don't let this Pelicans team get one from you. And that starts on the defensive end.
Mm-hmm. It does. And like I said, Jaren is known for a defensive player. He's not known when you think of Jaren Jackson Jr., it's defense. It's not offense. And so that's where I'm like, just focus on that end of the court and find your place on offense. It'll come naturally to you. I know you're an ISO player, but with how this system is and everything, sometimes you just have to fall into place. Now, it's a little bit different with Job. That's a discussion for another day. But I think once he gets back with how attentive he's been on the bench and talking with TI during like timeouts and stuff, he's kind of like, he's seeing the game now from the bench consistently because he's hurt. So he's seeing what TI sees. So maybe Ja now has a better understanding whenever he gets back. And so hopefully that kind of helps another one of our stars, get into the point. I'm not in the trade-in party at all. I just need to see him. I need to see him take a step back on one end. Because when you're in a slump, you focus on one area of the game that you're good at. And that's how you, in my opinion, that's how you get better and get out of it. Because then the offense will come naturally if he just does that.
Yeah, I really do feel like with Tripp, it's not. There is no need to be in this trade him camp like you're talking about. There's no need for that when it's just like, brother, the dude has regressed. This is the first year where we've shown signs of regression, and who knows what that's for. If he gets back on track with one end of the ball or the other, I think he's going to be fine.
I do agree, Rusty. He needs to go back to 13 because 8. The last player to wear 8. Now I don't know who wore it if he was even still here during that abysmal 23-24 season. Was Zaire, and we know how that went. So
it was, wasn't it? It was Zaire.
It was very bad.
Yeah, God. I forgot Zaire was the last one. Yeah, just go back to 13 Tripp, solve everything. I know that Cedric Coward has been he's hit what I mean, it's a rookie slump. He's hit a wall, rookie wall. Do you think that I think he's too good to let at some point, but the nature of the player he is, he will break through that wall just because that's who he is. Is it tonight? I mean, it's the Pelicans. It might be as good of a night as any.
It might be. I mean, I'm trying to go back to his past few games. Cedric Coward. Because, I mean, like last game, he shot 2 of 6. He's not forcing his shot.
No, I love that. I love that he's not forcing
and he's still contributing to winning basketball. You saw him dive on the floor at the end of that Nuggets game to kind of keep us in it for a little bit longer. But, I mean, you look at his game log. Let's see if I can pull that up real quick, if my computer will decide to load. Let's see. Denver, Dallas, Sacramento. He has gone 19 points. And then the last 2 games are really where it's at. 9 points, 5 points. His shooting hasn't been great. He shot 3 of 11 against Dallas. But, I mean, when you see him on the court, yeah, the shot's not falling. But you're still like, okay, he's doing things right because he's still a part of winning lineups. I'm trying to see if game log will show me his plus minus the last few games, which it will not for some reason. But I mean, he's always right around like even his bad games, he's always right around 0, maybe minus a couple, maybe plus a couple. Yep. He's still getting after it on the floor, and he's a guy who just as a rookie, he's already going to attract attention and disrupt you on defense. So, yeah, the shooting, we knew it was going to take a little bit of a slump or take a little bit of a downhill not spiral. That's the wrong word. But I mean,
step back.
Step back. His 2 bad games apart from last game. First one was on the road. We're about to have a 4-game road trip. Sometimes your shooting doesn't follow in those instances. So just keep going out there and making the winning plays, man. Like you see it with Cedric. He's a winner. His shot is, as he said it at the beginning of the year, where he wasn't making a lot. It's too smooth to worry about. It's too good of a jump shot to worry about a shot. So I think he's going to be fine. I mean, he's still averaging almost 14, 6, and 3, shooting 46%. So
yeah. I'm not going to complain about that. Yeah,
me either. I'm not going to complain about that at all. I think he's going to be just fine.
Yep, I think he's going to be just fine. I hope Jalen could. I mean, Jalen had arguably the best game of the season last game.
Yeah.
I hope
was the only starter with a plus.
Yeah, man, and I hope that he continues that. The bench will continue doing well. I have no doubt about that. They're just the way that the system is designed. The bench does well. Yeah. You know, Cam's going to keep playing well. Jock Landale's going to keep playing well. I don't doubt any of that. This is tonight technically an NBA Cup game.
Yeah, the next 2 are, aren't they?
I think you are correct.
Pelicans tonight, and then is it the Clippers?
Maybe. Either way, the Lakers.
Either way, we're on a foot
last night.
They did.
So I don't know if it matters. I mean, I
mean, if we win the next, I mean, we have a cup game with. Yeah, it's New Orleans and the Clippers. I think we have one more coming up. I think we have one more coming up. So because we've only played we played 2, right? So no, we have we played 2? Yeah, because we lost to the Lakers earlier, right?
Yeah, I think we're 2 left. 2-1 or 1-2. We're 1-1. We're 1-1.
Yeah.
But the point differential of +9. So I mean, I just don't.
I mean, I think if you win these next 2 handily, you might have a chance to get to the wild card spot. But I mean, it's the NBA Cup. You're gonna, no matter if you win or lose these games, or if you make it to that a little quarterfinal stage or whatnot, you're still gonna get another cup game in the middle of that long off stretch. So
yeah, I like the cup in theory. I don't want the Grizzlies to sell out for this thing. I really care. Yeah. If you look at the odds on FanDuel for this game, the Grizzlies are actually favored in this. Money line -142. The spread is 2.5. Over under is 233.5 points. So I don't know. Vegas has been keeping tabs on the Grizzlies. They know how they play against sub 500 teams. So we'll see if they can make Vegas look smart.
I hope we see somebody take over tonight. I don't care who it is. I want to see somebody. I want to see one of our starters take over, whether it's Edie, Coward, Wells, Jaren, or Vince. You know, Vince took over against the Kings with assisting with 15. He always had the ball in his hands, and the way he was moving it. I just hope somebody takes over, and whether it might be Edie, because Edie has if he plays tonight, he'll have a matchup with Derek Queen down low.
Yep. Ooh. Oh man, that is a great point. At this point in the season, you really just want to see people take over the games from night to night.
Yeah,
and that's a great point, and I hope we see that tonight. And like you said, it's the games that we've won. We've seen someone take the games over. Hopefully that continues tonight. it's the Pelicans.
Pelicans
can sneak up on you and win, but just win. Just beat teams that are better than you. The Daily Grind, Daily Rewind. There were 3 games yesterday. Not a ton. They were all cup games. Wizards beat the Hawks.
Wizards beat the mess out of the Hawks.
Yeah,
and CJ McCollum dropped 40 plus.
God, man, free CJ, dude. He needs. I feel bad for the guy.
No, keep him in Washington. He deserves to be there. No,
Grizz killer CJ McCollum.
Keep that man in Washington.
Yeah, don't get him in the Weston. I don't want him in the West.
No, we don't. They only had 21 points off their bench. That's crazy.
Jesus.
Because they had Middleton dropped 10, Kispert dropped 19, Sarr dropped 27, McCollum 46, and sorry, he just made a weird noise behind me. Kalabali, however you say his name, had 9. So, dude, they shot 50% from 3. They made 19 threes.
Dang. Oh yeah. I mean, like that won't happen again.
No.
The Magic beat the brakes off the Sixers 144 to 103. Beat the brakes off of them. And then the Lakers beat the Clippers. These are both cup. Like I said, all 3 of these games were cup games, so point differential matters. So why their point differential of 20 points in each one of these games, like they were playing for keeps last night. And
yeah,
I mean,
Luka had a fantastic game, didn't he? Yeah, 43, 9, and 13. Yeah, dude. LeBron had 25, 6, and 6.
Austin Reeves 31, 9, and 3. Yep.
Dude, holy cow. They're starters.
I'm over this Lakers team already.
I'm over this Lakers team, but I think a lot of people were worried about how LeBron affected this team when he came back.
Yeah.
The man has, it's crazy. He's in year, 23, 21?
Something like that.
He knows he's getting older, and Father Time is slowly but surely creeping up.
Knocking.
But dadgummit, he's taken a step back, and literally he's like, you can watch it when he plays. He's let Luka take over this team.
Yep.
And I think a lot of the questions were letting LeBron do that. Like, could he do that? Let his ego. He shot 9 of 15 last night, 2 of 5 from 3.
It's funny, like people were worried about his ego. It's nice to see that
it was a fair point too.
It was a fair point. It's nice to see that he put that aside and was like,
because he's never been on a team and not been the guy.
Yeah.
And now with Luka, he is the guy. So he's not the guy anymore, and Luka is the guy. Now, granted, Adam Silver orchestrated that wholeheartedly to have a star in Los Angeles before LeBron left. But I mean, he's taken a step back, and the Lakers look good, and I hate to say that.
Yep. I mean, I think they're second in the West right now, which sucks.
Second or third.
Yep. I hate it. Let's stop talking about basketball. Let's take a quick break time.
Boy.
Yeah. Because I want to talk college. I've been looking forward to talking this with you since I want to talk college playoffs. And it's time. We got the 4th bracket. We got rankings. We got all kinds of stuff to talk about. We will do that right after this quick break.
Some games define a season, but the Egg Bowl defines a state. It's not just a game. It's bragging rights, family lines, and hatred that few rivalries can match. Forget records and rankings. In this game,
unsportsmanlike conduct on all players from both teams.
The tradition is chaos, and this year could be the most yet. Mississippi State has something we haven't seen in years, a bite behind their bark. Starkville believes again, and the Cowbells will be out in force. Across the field, Ole Miss comes to town with everything to play for, but that's not what we're talking about. Lane Kiffin's dramatics hang like a dark cloud over Oxford. The Rebs have dodged distractions before, but never with this much on the line. This year's Egg Bowl promises to be crazy. It's for postseason positioning, state supremacy, and an opportunity to play spoiler like never before. What will be the story this year? The only guarantee in this game is chaos, and Grind City Brewing is your home for every single second.
In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story. In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem.
Welcome back to the Daily Grind. We are presented, if you couldn't tell by those lovely commercials, we're presented by Trilogy Tattoo. They're great. We're presented by Grade A Pest Services. They are great. It's that time of year where all the creepy crawlies are coming in.
Because it's cold.
It's cold, man. So call Grade A Pest Services. They'll get you taken care of. We are also brought to you by Mug Shots Bar and Grill. We will be having watch parties there. We are also presented by Grind City Brewing, which, as you noticed in that commercial, we will be there in 2 days, 11/28. They will be open for kickoff at 11 a.m. Ole Miss at Mississippi State will be on the projector with sound at 76 Waterworks Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee. Bluff City Media Live Show will be going live at 2 on Black Friday. You're going to be tired. You're going to want to watch football. You're going to be full of turkey. Come hang out. Stick around for the 2:30 game, UGA versus Georgia Tech. And Texas A&M at Texas. It's rivalry week. It's $5 beers for all fans wearing Ole Miss or State gear during the game. So show up, show out. It'll be great. And last, did I forget one? I always forget. I don't know. Last but not least, we're presented by FanDuel Sportsbook, which it's everybody's favorite time of year. It's that time. It's that time where time of week, I guess. It's that time of week where we talk about the college football playoff rankings and I can get it to add. There we go.
This is disgusting.
So, where do you want to start here?
I'll start, and I'm about to defend someone I'm a fan of someone who I really hate to defend here. Drew Gann is absolutely right.
Yeah, I'm with him on
the fact that they dropped Ole Miss to 7 after a bye week. Yes, Oregon got a win over USC. They're both 10-1. There's no reason to flip them. Ole Miss didn't play. And here's my thing about it. Also, too, the committee chair, whoever, Hunter Yurchek, when I don't know if you saw the video. Drew sent it to our group chat. That's who's deciding our playoff.
I saw it right before we came on, and I was like, whoa.
That's who's deciding our playoff. Here's the thing. If Ole Miss wins a close game over Mississippi State, and it's really close, which the Egg Bowl has the chance to be, and it's in the fourth quarter, and Ole Miss has to score a touchdown with 4 minutes left, and their defense has to hold on. Luke, they probably get dropped out of hosting a home playoff game. Like, that's the thing. But right now, when you move them down to 7, that makes it even, because I would say, depending on the other results, you probably drop 2 spots. Say if it was like a 24-21 game or something like that. That bye week, according to the committee, punishes Ole Miss and maybe drops them to 9 instead of them being at 6 and drops them to 8 where they're still hosting a home playoff game.
Yeah.
Because that's, as Drew said, that's millions of dollars towards the city, like that Ole Miss can bring in, and you're gonna take out one of the best tailgating experience from a home playoff game too, because they had a bye week.
I would be furious. And then to see the guy, if you haven't seen the video that we're talking about,
It's disgusting.
He literally says, and there's that pause that you heard is in the video.
The pause was so awkward.
He's like, 6, 7. It's like, what happened to you, man? Did you just have a stroke? What are you doing?
He's been running Arkansas athletics for the past like almost 8 years.
That's the guy, right? That's the same guy that had.
him.
Okay. Yeah, man, that dude.
We all want him fired from us. So,
I get
it. But yeah, it's bad, and it's also okay. This is also dumb.
Put it up. I just saw that.
This is also. It probably is, but this is also very dumb because it's the same thing with Florida State. It has to be body of work, not what could happen. Because when Jordan Travis went down with one of the most disgusting leg injuries I've ever seen, like they punished Florida State for going undefeated and not having their quarterback. Shoot, you got to put, I think it was Brock Glenn at the time, put him back there and let them be a 4 seed. And
yep, that's a good point. That's a good point. I forgot about this.
Let them do that. And then say if on Saturday after the game, because they play Friday. Say if Saturday after the game, Lane Kiffin is like, hey, I'm going to take the LSU job. Then they're probably going to find a way after conference championships, especially depending on who wins the ACC.
Oh, yeah.
To push Ole Miss out as a 10-2 team if they were to lose this game.
Because you got a 10-1 BYU at 11 that's out there on the inside out, like sniffing.
You got them at 10-1. You also, but here's the thing: look at the ACC standings right now, because Miami, they have them at 11, projected to win the conference. Luke, I mean, Georgia Tech has 2 conference losses, but let's see. Georgia Tech has 2 conference losses. Who are they 2?
SMU,
and
that's
they
3,
Miami,
and Pitt. SMU and Pitt both have 3.
Yeah, conference losses.
Oh, conference losses. My bad.
Yeah, conference losses. Because Georgia Tech, they're 9-2. SMU and Pitt both have 3. But there's 4 teams ahead of Miami right now.
I don't understand them. And I guess we should say too, like, you can't really see it on this on our little.
I'm gonna go see what the official ACC website has as the ACC standings.
There you go. Because if you look at, you can't really see it on our graphic. There are 2 teams included on this list that basically have to win their conference to be here, and it's Miami and Tulane.
Yeah. Which also too, JMU's 10-1 and they're ranked in the AP poll, but not the college football playoff poll.
Yeah, they're the one. That's the team that I would be pissed if I was them. I've seen
JMU's number 20 in the AP poll, and they're not even sniffing the college football playoff right now.
Not in the top 25. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Let's see. Complete rankings.
And Tulane's 24. Like, so you have to imagine the JMU. If Tulane, I mean, does the American Conference winner get that spot over JMU in the 12th seed, no matter what?
It depends on how they go. It depends on how they rank it. Yeah. But okay, so from the official ACC website, Miami is 5-2 in the conference, and they're behind Virginia, SMU, and Pitt, who are all 6-1. But then they're also behind Georgia Tech, who is 6-2, Duke, who is 5-2, and Miami, who is 5. So Miami's behind Duke, Georgia Tech, Pitt, SMU, and Virginia. That's from the official ACC website, and they're ranked in the college football playoff poll. They are ranked, where's it at? 12th ahead of Virginia, who's ranked 18th.
SMU's 21.
Like Miami, I don't know if Miami has a shot to make the conference championship game.
You know what? Let's You're walking all over my it's a trap. Let's
gosh.
no. This is good because this is to me what we're talking. I'm gonna keep the graphic up too. For me, this is the most important. This is the most important, or maybe not the most. This is the spot that's the most open for grabs. That 11 seed, that ACC conference.
And here's the thing too. Like I saw something before the rankings came out because there was talks about how high JMU might go in the college football playoff bowl. And they are. And here's the thing, they're not even in the rankings.
Yeah.
There were talks about it, depending on if the ACC continues to collapse in on itself, you rank it's the 5 best conference champions. They don't say specifically ACC.
So you're speculating that, you're right. They don't say ACC.
Yeah, they don't specify Power 4. Like, now granted, they're never going to leave the SEC, Big Ten out. But, like, there should be a legitimate chance that we should have Tulane and JMU at 12 and 11. But yet they have Miami ranked 11th when they are 6th in their conference.
Yep. Which let's go. Cause let's do its trap. The updated ACC conference championship odds. This is presented by FanDuel. So all these odds are from FanDuel Sportsbook. This segment is named after Admiral Akbar, almost old man. I told Rusty this drama with Lane Kiffin would be so much funnier to me if there was just an Admiral Akbar on the side of just
tape him to his shoulder and have him staring at his face the entire game.
It would be amazing. So named after Admiral Akbar. I'm going to give you 3 odds. You got to tell me which one's in this trap. And I want to. Like I said, this is the most interesting to me, man. This ACC conference, these are the odds.
Insane.
Yeah, and you saw where they were right now on that bracket, the 11th seed, 11th seed on the 11th spot. And they're ranked 12th right now on the college football playoff, which should be noted.
Crime.
Yep. So the updated odds to win the ACC conference championship. Which one of these is a trap?
Okay.
Is it Miami, Florida, minus 105, Virginia, plus 185, or Pittsburgh, plus 1,000?
Miami.
Yeah, you got it. I thought I could get you after having them. I thought I might be able to. Yeah, you're right. So yeah,
like
that was so
dude,
fast.
What are they actually at?
Okay, so Virginia plus 185, Pittsburgh plus 1,000. Those are correct. SMU currently are the odds-on favorite to win the ACC.
Okay.
If you were to go bet right now, they are minus 105. Miami is plus 700. Miami is plus 700 to win the ACC conference, according to FanDuel. And according to the college football playoffs, they have to win their conference to go to the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I don't understand this. I really don't. It's like,
I really don't.
If Miami has this, I mean, to me, it just shows such a disconnect between the college football playoffs and the committee and what's actually happening.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the scenarios.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go.
You got them?
Yeah. SMU will make the ACC title game if they beat Cal or Pitt loses and Duke loses and Virginia wins and UNC wins. So for SMU, they beat Cal, they're in. But then if they lose, they need Pitt and Duke to lose. They need Virginia and UNC to win. Virginia will make the ACC title game if they beat Virginia Tech or SMU and Pitt loses and UNC wins. Miami, they will make the ACC title game if they beat Pitt and Virginia loses and Duke loses and SMU wins, or they beat Pitt and SMU, Duke, Virginia, and it loses and NC State wins. If they beat Pitt, or if SMU, Duke, Virginia loses and UNC wins, or Syracuse wins. Or if they beat Pitt, SMU, Duke loses, Virginia wins, and NC State wins, and Syracuse wins. What?
I don't like the so if I was on the committee, I would look at those scenarios and be like, well, this doesn't make sense. I really don't get it. And
it doesn't make sense. They need 4. They have to beat Pitt, obviously. But then there's like every different scenario under the sun.
Whereas SMU is winning, you're in.
Yeah, and then I think if Pitt, if they win, they're in too. And they play Pitt and Miami this weekend. I'm pretty sure. I think that's the game.
Oh, I don't.
Sorry, I'm very ugh.
No, I'm with you. So, my thing is, it's like if you, I mean, we can even throw it back up here if we want. So
yeah,
if you look at this, and you think that the Miami
Rusty,
Florida
calm down.
odds at plus 700, like this just doesn't add up to me because they have to win the conference to get this. And I mean, odds are they lose the conference and they drop out of this.
Like,
So it's like you said, does Tulane move up to 11 and does JMU move up to 12? If they each have one loss, I mean, because
well, I think it depends on how the conference championship game goes.
Oh yeah, that's true. If SMU wins,
if you have a 3-loss team, let's see here. If you have
like if Pitt wins,
dude,
somehow.
if Pitt wins, if they beat Miami and they get into the conference championship game, you're gonna let a 10-3 team into the playoffs. But then again, winning your conference has to mean something.
I agree.
Yes, it does. But when you consume yourself alive like the ACC has currently done and are trying to do. Oh, daggum, I don't know why I put that away. I needed to pull that back up. I still have it. Yeah, no, the scenarios. Because like SMU has the easiest path.
Yeah.
They do. They should win. They are currently ranked 21st. But like if Pittsburgh wins, they have to beat Miami and Virginia or SMU has to lose. So, but like then there's Georgia Tech who doesn't play this week. Then there's Georgia Tech who doesn't play this week, who they are in the title game if Pitt wins, Virginia and SMU lose, or Miami wins and NC State wins and SMU, Duke, and Virginia all lose.
And
then there's Duke. And then there's Duke.
And then there's Duke, who you can still put
Duke,
money
they
on
have to beat. They have to beat Wake Forest, and both Pitt and SMU have to lose, or they have to beat Wake Forest, and Pitt loses, and Virginia loses, and UNC wins.
Like,
yeah, have fun trying to figure that out.
So yeah, so you look at the conference odds. So this is a fun little exercise. Every conference, if you want to go bet on it, every team has like 4 teams realistically that can win the conference at this point. You go to the ACC, and there are 6 teams that are still live. 6. You got SMU, Virginia, Miami, Pittsburgh, Duke, and Georgia Tech could all win the conference.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's crazy. In week 14, that's wild.
I think the craziest scenario, if we do the only way we end up without an ACC team in is if Duke finagles their way into the championship and wins
the conference. Yeah.
Yeah. If Duke finagles their way into the championship game and they win it, that's the only way. Because like the Big 12's almost decided as Tech and BYU. Yep. The Big 10 is looking like Indiana and Ohio State.
Yep.
Now, granted, there's no telling what's going to happen between Michigan and Ohio State this weekend. You look at.
You got the SEC. I mean, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, the SEC, A&M, Georgia, Ole Miss, Alabama. I think if Alabama wins, they're in because they have the tiebreaker over Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Does Ole Miss still have a backdoor way in?
Let me see. I just who's
because Georgia's done in. No, they don't.
So you could. So right now, the Ole Miss is plus 1,700. So 17-1 odds to win the.
I don't think they can get in though. Is the thing.
Man, this is confusing. A&M is plus 175. Georgia's plus 190. Alabama's plus 190. So
okay, because if Alabama wins against Auburn, they're in.
Yeah.
But because like they have the tiebreaker over Georgia.
Don't get choked up.
Yeah, no, dude, this sounds good. But like, yeah. So if Georgia wins, or it doesn't matter. Georgia doesn't play a conference game.
Yeah,
they play Georgia Tech.
Conference. Yeah, they're out of conference this week.
So Ole Miss cannot get in with a loss to Georgia, so they are kind of deadlocked at 3 or 4. So yeah, it's if Alabama wins, they're in because they have the tiebreaker over Georgia, and obviously Ole Miss they don't play. So, dude, this is insane.
It's gonna be a crazy week, man. We will. I mean, like the pitcher rivalry week's important. Rivalry. I don't know why I can't say that. Rivalry week is important. Week. Marriage is what brings us together today. It is. I'm going to talk like that the rest of the day. Rivalry
week. Rivalry week.
Thank you. It's important. We will have probably the clearest pitcher we will ever have after this week.
Yeah. Also, do you think the committee is just dead set on the American coming out with the winner because of how much they've gotten hype this year?
Yes, I do. Especially, I mean, you brought it up when you compare the AP poll with the committee poll, and you're like the glaring omission,
the glaring lack of JMU.
Of JMU is just like to me. It's just like, okay, that seems to you guys really like the American Conference this year. That's fine. That's fine, but admit it. Admit it. That's going to do it for our show today, y'all. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out in the comments. We will not be back tomorrow. It's Turkey Day. It's Thanksgiving. Go celebrate with your loved ones. Go. I'm thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for Jared. I'm thankful for Rusty. I'm thankful for Drew. I'm thankful for Kenny. I'm thankful for Wayno. Thankful for everybody. I'm thankful for Evan. I'm forgetting somebody. I'm thankful for everybody. Everybody at Bluff City Media. I'm thankful for you.
Did you say Kenny?
I said Kenny. Shane. All of you, everybody.
Francis, Shamaria, Roman.
Francis. We're gonna have a full slate of shows today too, everybody. So make sure you tune into those. We had no bluffing earlier this week. We've got $2 today. We've got I forgot Saint Show. Shane's at 1. We've got the Night Court. We've got On Beat. We've got Post Game Bounce. We'll be live after the game tonight. Is it you?
It is me.
You Drew. Live after the game tonight. I don't think any of the shows are happening tomorrow. So take
no, I don't think they are.
Yeah, take a break tomorrow.
Spend time with your family. Do whatever you do for Thanksgiving.
Do that. We'll be back Friday. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you, Grade A Pest Service. Thank you, Mugshots Grill and Bar. Thank you, Grind City Brewing. Thank you, Trilogy Tattoo. And thank you, FanDuel. And thank you, everybody at home. If we can leave you with anything today, y'all remember these 2 things. It's Turkey Day. Remember to be a little weird, but not too weird because you'll be with your family. You don't want to have a blow up at Thanksgiving. That's the worst.
You don't want to leave with your family questioning how are they?
How weird you are. Yeah, you don't want that. And 2, remember to smile, everybody. It's important. Bye, guys. Have a good one and go Grizz.
Thank you for listening to The Daily Grind. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.